Hi, and welcome back to Let's Play Ark the Lad. The last time we saw that Ark got his butt beat by the Ark, what was his name? Ark Demon. And he learned that his destiny was to save all humankind from destruction. And then this mysterious light heals him and just gave him the power of the Guardian. And now you're going to finally get to see the first fight in the game. I know the intro's a little long, but it's good for story development. So every fight starts out with this setup equipment option. You can go yes. And then as you can see, there's the glove I got from Mom, among a bunch of other things. They don't show up here because they're not accessories, they're items. But you can hit square and it will show you what the item ability is. This one takes my throw ability up a level. Okay, and you can equip 4. As I said, or I don't think I actually said this, you can't equip any armor or weapons in the game, but because it's a pretty straightforward, simple tactical RPG, you can only equip accessories, but you can equip 4 per person. So there's that. Then you just hit triangle when you're done. And you can also, in the middle of a fight, you can change a character's equipment by hitting start twice. You'll also get there. And if from here you can see all your abilities in the ring around Ark himself, which I don't have any right now. You get your first one at level 2, so you'll get a seat in the fight. And then you also see the stats, and you can hit RL to see the other characters, but since there are none, I can't show you that right now. Okay, first thing in the fight is you want to hit R and L to bring up this cursor, and you can look around the battlefield. As you can see, it's a bunch of slimes. They don't target you directly unless they're close to you. I actually don't even think these will target you since you're down a level. But they kind of wander around aimlessly. They have a really short attention span. And as you can see, there's also a chest up here. You want to get that before you kill all the monsters, because when you kill all the monsters, it automatically ends the fight. You don't get to stay on the battlefield anymore. And that's pretty much the condition. That is the condition for every fight in the game, actually, to kill all the monsters. There's no other conditions like you have in Final Fantasy Tactics and things like that. Alright. So hit triangle to exit out of that, and I'm going to go over and target this one. I'm going to go this way so I can get that chest first. And as you can see, he kind of got closer, but he's actually just wandering around. And they do that, they just kind of aimlessly wander. And you can beat these pretty easily. They're all one-shots. And another thing they'll do is they will split. One should probably do it here in a minute. They'll split in 2 and make a copy of themselves, but when they split, they also split the health. That's why it's not called copies, it's split. So that's the upside to that. The downside is you might have a bunch to deal with if you just let them split a bunch. We'll probably split a couple times since I'm going to get the chest, so which won't be too big of a deal. Like I said, they're already, you can kill them in one hit, so. Nice energy fruit there. That's a health item. Alright, I'll show you how to use items next. Alright, items, when you hit square, you go up to the item screen and you have all your items here. You got your basic stuff, the herb you got from Mom, the energy fruit you just got, plus you had one from Mom, then you got stones from the house earlier. And you can do those to the throw, and that's what the throw ability does. So you just select them, and then it'll automatically bring up the little throw screen to how far you want to throw it. So if you can't get close enough to someone to hit them, you can use the throw. And then your basic attack is your X. You just run up to them and hit X. You don't have to bring up any menus or anything to do a basic attack. And you level up pretty easily in this game, as you can see, or at least Ark does. Some of the other characters, you don't use them as much, so you won't level them up as much, and that's the only reason why. They'll be in the battle, but they won't do as many attacks or abilities, just because there's a couple of characters that aren't as near useful in this game. See, I can use all my stones here to hit him because I'll get plenty of stones later. And later, I really won't use stones anyway, honestly, so. And it's a pretty quick fight. Not too hard. Just go beat all these little slimes, and as you can see, I've had no troubles, and I haven't even got hit, so. There we go, then it comes up a little results screen, and shows your items you got, so. Alright, so now that battle's finished, it goes back down to Kukuru. Argul, that's his name. And the Argul has gotten to the bottom of the mountain. Yeah, go away. Oh, so he has to kill her to be completely free. I see. And it looks like Ark's gonna get the torch lit. He's back at the top and lighting the beacon, but can he light it in time? And the Argul thinks he's gonna get some payback here, and he's not. Excuse me. And it looks like the Argul is sealed again. And the beacon is lit. Oh, nice. Seems the king has heard about Ark. And not much conversation here. He just says, "Alright, time to leave." That's commendable. He wants to send some money home to help his family, or his widowed mom. And Kukuru follows him to the gate. So now we're getting a little bit more backstory on Kukuru and her lineage. She says, "Oh, it's not for love," and he's like, "Oh, I didn't really think you meant that, but okay." So obviously there's some sort of feelings here, hinted. And Ark still thinks his father is alive, so he has his own agenda for going to the castle. It's always good to hope. Seems Kukuru knows something about Ark's destiny. Or she just likes him, I'm not really sure which. Maybe a little both. Alright, now we're on this is the overworld map, and you don't really move around on it, it's just you select where you go, and you just arc right now, but your party will show up right there on the bottom. And you can hit square here to save, which I recommend doing. I'm actually going to save over my original file, since I'm not playing on it anymore. As you can see, I was level 60, and I maxed it out. Okay, so here's something a lot of people miss on their playthroughs. I know I missed on my first playthrough, and really gets you an amazing item in the game. So you're supposed to go to Palencia Castle, right? Well, don't. Go back home. And it goes back to Ark's house. So he goes and talks to Mom, and she gives you an herb, and then she gives you something from your father, and you'll want to read it, because there are more letters you'll find, and if you read them all, you get an item, which I'll tell you about later as we start to get them, because there are four accessories that go together. And you should have them all by the end of the game, but they make your mana cost for all abilities 0, which is really nice. And then here is just a really cheesy tutorial that can tell you basic things. You can look at it. Like here, see, it tells you about the splitting monsters. And see, it is half. So another good thing is if you want to farm experience, like it just said, you get full experience even though one splits in half. So that's always nice to know. You can look at other things, and then when you're done with the letter, you just hit done. And then you leave. Okay, then I'm going to save again. And go back to the castle. Or go to the castle the first time, I guess. Oh, he's never been to the castle before. Something going on. Oh, that soldier looks like he's ready to fight. Looks like the clothes were too big and he fell down, so that's not very nice. And I'm into the castle. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here, and next time you'll get to see me, or get to see Ark talk to the king and what's going on. This is Average White Gamer, and I'll see you next time on Let's Play Ark the Lad.